And we're live.
Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my exciting channel. Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my exciting channel. We're discussing Mandela Effects and the like. Thanks for joining me today as we uncover the mysteries of the Mandela Effect itself and find out the true meaning of it all. We must discover what is really happening, what is really going on here, to change these things that we know and hold dear to us. And let us help others discover the meaning of the Mandela Effect, how it affects them, and the price of milk. Thank you. And be sure to hit the like and subscribe down below.
Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my exciting channel. We're discussing Mandela Effects and the like. Thank you for joining in. Welcome all Mandela Effectians. So again, sorry about that. Sorry about the broadcast last night. We're geared up for a much better show tonight. Hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving too, by the way. So Theresa Lynch has joined with me, and she's got a ton of residues to share and a lot to discuss tonight. So what is first on the list, Theresa?
We're going to talk about some even more changes to Gilligan's Island. It seems like we're having a lot of colors changing between pants and tops and hats, and let's go right into it, Brian. We're just switching all these colors. Pretty soon, Gilligan's going to have purple hair, and the skipper, he's going to be skinny and only weigh like 100 pounds.
Well, what's really weird is we just talked about Professor's blue shirt not too long ago in an earlier show.
Which was actually white. Excuse me.
It was white, and now it's blue. And now we find out that Gilligan has blue jeans. But it comes from the horse's mouth for me in one of my earlier videos. Check this out where I describe it.
Residue, right there, folks.
No, it's not residue.
All episodes. Dark.
Oh, crap.
Scuba attire in the cat and wardrobe. So far, fandom has been pretty accurate.
I actually mentioned faded blue jeans here, which is weird.
Okay, through the series, I'll read it real quick.
Through the
series,
I don't remember blue jeans either.
Why the Howells and the girls brought along so many clothes for what was just supposed to be a 3-hour tour. The answer lies in the fact that the original plot, Skipper and Gilligan, were actually running on a 6-hour excursion service that transported...
Hold on, let's get to the good stuff.
Locations at Honolulu, Grant. All episodes.
There you go.
White Cat. Locations at Honolulu. Okay, so here's Gilligan. Okay, it tells you right here. Gilligan had a red shirt, faded blue pants, I'm sorry.
What? No. This is so weird. I feel like my video changed on me because I
That's the other Brian residue. I mean, the other reality Brian, right, Brian? It's your other timeline.
I guess so, man, because I don't remember myself saying faded blue pants. That's crazy. What do you guys remember? Do you remember Gilligan having blue pants or white pants? Because now he's got blue jeans.
Want to share the residue that I got for you?
Okay, here's a little bit of residue. Skipper and Gilligan. Look at the khaki pants right here. Khaki pants there. Another one here, Gilligan with
residue. It still exists out there. Right. I mean, the majority of it's blue, but there is a lot of white out there too, right, Brian?
Yeah, Gilligan did have a white hat, but I remember him having white pants. But if you look in this picture, it actually talks about it. Fishing hat, points to a fishing hat, and this thing is tan colored now. Used to be white. Captain's cap is black. And he's the skipper is wearing a blue polo shirt and khaki pants. But and Gilligan's wearing a long sleeve red shirt with white collar. Notice the blue jeans. And, I mean, do you guys remember that? It looks like he's wearing them backwards, too, because, I mean, you see the zipper line, but look at the pant pockets. I don't remember pants ever being made like that. Do you?
Want to do a shout-out?
Yeah, sure. You want to do some shout-outs, Theresa?
Yeah, let's do some shout-outs. You might as well.
Sure.
Esther's in the house. Hi, Esther.
Hey,
Yellow
Esther.
Sun. Brian Stavely. Hey, Brian. Welcome, Brian Stavely.
Hey, Brian.
We got Cowboy. Good old Cowboy. Sandy Diva. Oh, Stonebender's there.
Oh, there we go. Hey,
Engine
Stonebender.
981.
Hey, Glow.
Kayla's in the house.
Man.
Is that everybody? There's other people here too, but not everybody is. Tammy Bockrath. Hey, Tammy, welcome.
Hey, Tammy, welcome.
Hey, Tammy. And I think that's it for people. There's people listening, but they're not actually in the chat. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then somebody by the name of Ramen Yellow Sun. I said Yellow Sun, didn't I? Okay. All right. I think that's it for and Ghana Ball. Hello.
Ninja 981 says.
Where's Gloria at? I swear I just seen Gloria. I'm sorry, I forgot Gloria. Glow 13. Hey, Glow. Okay, go ahead, Brian. My bad.
No, you're fine. Kayla says, remember him with
white
jeans.
We'll do more later.
Kayla says, she remembered him with white jeans.
I know.
And
it's crazy. We're having a lot of Mandela effects for Gilligan's Island. It's getting nuts.
Ninja 981 says, what's next? The skipper's going to be bald soon.
Actually, you know what I predict? I predict that their huts are going to look like condos.
Oh, gosh.
They're not going to have straw huts no more. They're going to be made out of brick, or they're going to be condominiums or something.
Well, speaking of hard surfaces, apparently, according to Curiouser and Curiouser, birds can now make massive holes in airplanes.
Yes.
Like Angry Birds. If you guys
are show pictures of that?
Yeah, do you have the pictures, Theresa?
The image of the airplanes is indescribable unless Brian bring up the pictures of the airplanes with the damage. And you know darn well when a bird hits a window, how hard does it have to hit to make even a little crack? Now it's making these massive holes and dents, and the damage is crazy. Brian, you wanna show?
Yeah.
This is a huge. That's from Curious and Curiouser, by the way. That effect, the dents and the damage. Oh my gosh, Brian! I was looking at it. I'm like, oh my god, how in the hell is a bird doing that? I mean, this bird's got to be pretty damn big to be making those huge holes. You know, not some stupid little bird. You see it, Brian?
Yeah. Let me see. Where's that picture at? You wanted me to show everyone.
It was in the video for Curious and Curiouser. I didn't screenshot it, but just Google. Do you want me to see if I can find some pictures for you, or do you want to go on to something else?
Let me see.
Just put birds damaging airplanes or something like that. Holes in airplanes. It's there. Trust me. Google that. Birds damaging airplanes. There's plenty of pictures. Trust me.
Okay, hold on. I got it.
Or hitting airplanes. Pretty much just put, yeah. I didn't have time to get them. I apologize, everyone.
No, that's fine. It's fine. We've been working on so many other MEs.
Oh, my God. It's impossible to keep up sometimes, guys. They just keep coming. And we apologize for not being here yesterday. It's been a long 4-day weekend for everybody who's been off of work. Like I've been off since Wednesday at noon, so it's just been crazy with the holidays, you know, and it's going to get even crazier for Christmas coming up. Right, Brian?
Yes. Where is that video? Is it the one that says 29?
It's Curious and Curiouser. Yeah, it's the last one she did, or him.
Okay.
She or him, I don't know. Yeah, it's the last one.
Birds hitting airplanes.
Yeah.
Oh, the other big one, Theresa, you probably didn't write it on your list, is Sit Ubu or Sit Boo Boo.
Yeah, did we talk about that one?
No, we didn't get the chance to talk about that one. Sit Boo Boo Sit is now Sit Ubu Sit.
Yeah, what do you guys remember? Sit Boo Boo Sit or Sit Ubu Sit? Because there's residue for that one. Actually, that's in my group. You want me to try to find a link for you?
Sit Boo Boo Sit. It's a Mandela effect. I remember Sit Boo Boo.
Yeah. That one's, I think the effect is towards the middle.
Towards the middle of the video?
Somewhere, yeah. I didn't, if I would have looked, I would have, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Pocahontas. That's right. Yeah, this is Curious and Curious's video. I hope he doesn't mind if I share it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a man or a woman. If anybody knows if it's a woman or a man, that would be cool to know. But I enjoy their channel as well.
That's right.
And we're, you know what, Brian? It's good for us to talk about other channels because it's, you know what I mean?
Yep, Curiouser and Curiouser.
We're all a Mandela community family, and it's also good to talk about other channels, you know, and give them credit where credit's deserved, which is what I'm doing.
Yes, and so Pocahontas. How many of you remember John Smith and Pocahontas getting married?
Yeah.
Now the story is she doesn't get married. Is that right?
Yes. Also Curious and Curiouser.
Thanksgiving is different now, apparently.
Yeah, I didn't get the story on that one. I haven't looked. That was one I didn't bring up to you because I didn't investigate it yet. So I apologize for not giving you that one. It should be coming up.
This antimatter, in the movie Antimatter, we're going to need a bigger boat.
Yes, I was going to tell you that one too. You see it? The airplanes?
Wow, that's another one. I'll have to add that to my residues for we're going to need a bigger boat.
Yeah, that's an awesome residue. You can also show a clip from that movie.
So Ross, what is this kissing cousins or something like that?
Yes,
Cousins?
I sent you that residue. The girl in my group who found that is what was her name? Sherry D. It's residue for Ross. I sent it to you.
Yeah, Ross, as you guys know, Ross is now what is it? Ross
Dress for less.
Dress for less.
I have a Ross next door. I was actually over there the other day returning 2 tops, and I noticed the dress for less. And how many of you guys in the chat remember just regular Ross and not Ross Dress for Less? I remember it. I've been shopping at Ross for a long time, and there's plenty of residue for that out there. And that piece that I sent you, Brian, in your PM, there's residue for that.
All right.
As well for Ross.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do want to mention that you sent me stuff for Ross at an earlier time. Remember, we noticed the logo had cuts in it, and my video actually changed because now I say Ross Dress for Less, whereas before I didn't.
You didn't say that before.
No, I didn't, and now it is. I'll have to.
Sandy Davis said Ross. Oh, Ninja 981 said Pep Boys is now Pep Boys Auto. What? From Sandy.
Pep Boys Auto?
I remember Pep Boys being Pep Boys Auto. Do you?
It was just Pep Boys.
Yeah, now Ninja 981 says Pep Boys is Pep Boys Auto from Sandy. Do I give Sandy credit or give Ninja 981 credit? I'll give both credit.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine.
Oh, you have a new person here.
Oh, really? Let's welcome them.
Named Electi Effecti. He's from Costa Rica. I don't know if it's a male or a female, but welcome to the show. Got a new person, Brian. Oh, Ninja says Sandy. You there, Brian?
I'm here.
Oh, Glow says Sandy Diva. Hey, Glow.
Hey, Glow, how's it going?
Everybody remembers just Ross.
Yep, just Ross. That's what I figured.
Yeah.
So what's next on the list?
I have, let's see what I have here. I would like to talk about Do you want to talk about the Gettysburg Address?
Yeah, Gettysburg Address. So what's the ME with there, Teresa?
What do you guys remember? 7 years ago, our blank. What do you remember, Brian? Do you remember our forefathers?
I don't know.
Or do you remember our fathers? What do you? I want to know what the chat remembers. 7 years ago, our blank. Forefathers or fathers? And now it's showing both ways, which is strange. Because Brian, you want to show them how it's showing both ways? I sent it to you. You check your PM. Yeah.
Yeah. Which both one is ways. That? Can you point me in that
Brian
direction?
Stavely says our fathers. Wait a minute. Ninja says our forefathers. Oh my God. People are remembering forefathers.
Ask the audience what they remember.
Play that video because there's Abbott and Costello did a skit, and at the beginning of the skit, the one of the actors with Abbott and Costello says forefathers. I'm not even kidding you. The video that I sent you, play the beginning of it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yes. Hang on. Which one is that? Because there's a bunch of posts here that you sent me. Can you send it one more time? Can you send it right now so I can share it?
Can we send it again?
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, the Gettysburg Address. This is how it is now. 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield, and battlefield is hyphenated here, of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men living and dead who struggled here have consecrated it. Far above our poor power to add or detract, the world will little note, nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced.
There you go.
It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that far from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, and that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. And that was November 19th, 1863, by the way.
And I believe we just had an anniversary a few days ago for that, Brian.
Okay, so you have, which one is the video? This one you hear?
The one I just sent you, yeah. The one that says, how many of you learn and recite the Gettysburg? If you start playing it, they show the Abbott and Costello scene.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, yeah, SC1.
You'll hear him say forefathers, and then the other guy corrects him and says fathers. And that's what's funny about it, is they both say it both ways. That's what's really strange about it.
Well, yeah, and you know there's a weird connection between Lincoln and Kennedy, too. It's like their lives were almost paralleled, isn't it? Like their deaths or something. So, yeah, let me play this.
Yeah.
I hope SC1 doesn't mind if I play this. And, guys, please sub his channel.
And if you're listening, we want to give you credit for this.
This person, Yeah, this person, SC1, had to memorize it, and they remember forefathers too.
Yeah.
4 and 7 years ago, our forefathers brought forth on this continent. I'm looking for that skit. Where is it at? Oh, wow. 4 and 7 years ago, our forefathers brought forth on this.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. There is residue out there. Another residue. I'm looking for the skit. Where's that skit, Theresa?
Oh. It's not there?
Gettysburg Address, Mandela Effect, that one?
I think I sent you a different one.
Can you send me the one that has the Abbott and Costello?
Yeah, hold on.
That's crazy.
Brian, I have to find it. I know I sent it to you.
All right, if you don't mind.
I'll look for that while we're talking about other things, okay?
I don't know if you guys can see this. It says forefathers right here. So what do you guys remember? Do you remember fathers or forefathers? Let's take a vote.
I'll see if I can find it.
While you're doing that, we're taking a vote.
Okay.
Yeah, while you're doing that, Theresa. Thanks, Theresa, for pulling up all this stuff here.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm trying to find it now.
Oh, thanks, Sandy.
Sorry. I know I saved it.
Sandy sent me some Pet Boy images.
Do you want to talk about other things while I'm trying to find this? Talk about
Ninja.
Lowe's. Talk about Lowe's.
Yeah,
You talk about that one. Look for the other one.
Okay.
And I sent you residue. Yeah, talk about that one, and I'll go ahead and look for the other one. So, Brian, you used to work for Lowe's, correct?
Yes.
Many years ago?
In fact, I'm wearing my Lowe's t-shirt.
How many years ago did you work for Lowe's, and how long were you there?
I was there for about 3 years, from 2008 through 2011, I believe.
Wow. And what do you remember how it looked? Like the spelling, or with a comma or without a comma? Because right now in this timeline, everyone, it's LOWE, comma, S. And a lot of us remember Lowe's without the comma. And in this timeline, it has the comma. And it's strange because a couple months ago, I asked a worker out in the parking lot, and for some reason, he told me, so it's been that way. And I said, I don't remember a comma ever being here in the sign. And he just kind of gave me like a deer in a headlight look and walked past me. But yet employees, some of the residue I sent Brian, this girl went for her second interview. And in her video, she actually has LOWES on the bottom of her screen. And she said, I went to my second interview and I screenshot the video and I sent it to you, Brian. Do you see it?
Which one?
The one that I sent you. It shows a lady screenshot.
All right, can you mind sending it one more time? So that way it's at the bottom of the chat.
Oh, God. I got to find it again, Brian.
It's all right.
Let me see here. It was a screenshot of the lady.
Did you?
There it is. That's it. I got it. This is a screenshot. This is from her video. Here, Brian.
All right.
There. That's from her video. That's her pulling in the parking lot. And look what she put on the bottom of her screen.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, do you see on the bottom?
Yeah, let me share that with everyone.
And I have some more residue for you. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll share.
Lowe's residue without
Yeah,
the comma.
my shirt.
Here's another one.
My shirt has the apostrophe now.
Yeah.
I remember this
another
Mandela
one,
Effect. Oh, my jacket too. I forgot to tell you, my jacket changed. Look at this.
And here's another one.
It has the
I'm
apostrophe.
hitting hard with Lowe's.
That's so weird.
There you go. And one more. Before and after remodel with Lowe's. No comma. No comma at all. There you go. Want to share that residue?
Yeah, I got it right here. Oh, wait,
Very
you got one
easy
more?
to find. I just had to search.
Okay, here it is.
There's
okay. Do you have that thing I sent you with my? You know, I did a screenshot of my resume from way back when.
Yes. Yeah. Let me get that for you. Hold on.
Do you have that?
Yep. Let me get it for you.
Wait.
I have it. Are you showing the Lowe's residue?
Yeah, I'm gonna share it right now.
All right. Let me go ahead and send you this. So how many people in the group remember Lowe's with a comma or without a comma? Let's take a vote, Brian.
Yeah, let me share this Lowe's.
I'm trying to
residue.
send it to you. Hold on.
I got it. I got it pulled up right now. Okay.
Got it? Okay.
All right, so Lowe's. Here you see it twice. Lowe's with the comma and Lowe's without. She wrote Lowe's without the comma. All right, so this next one here, save dollars on Lowe's flooring installation. There it is without the comma, residue.
I found that one too. I had no problem finding residue for Lowe's. I just had to search for it.
Lowe's didn't have that until, like, for me, it changed around 2016 when all the other stuff started changing. It happened around October. For me, October 2016. Lowe's without the comma again. And look here. This is on my resume. Lowe's without the comma. Lowe's Distribution Center. Definitely. So what do you guys think about that? What's next, Theresa?
Oh, let's see what we got here. All right, we talked about Lowe's. Let's talk about name changes. It seems like a lot of these name changes are now becoming separate, like they're having spaces in them. Like, for example, want to talk about LaToya first, and then Robert De Niro?
Yeah. So what is her name? LaToya. What's her name?
LaToya, but now it's Toya Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Basically, her first name was one word, but now it's 2 words. And again, let's have to chat what they remember and see what you guys think. What do you think, Brian?
I thought it was just one word.
So did I, but you want to show what it looks like now? There's plenty of residue in my group for that one. I can find you a link for that if you'd like to see it. Oh, Brian, I found it. I found the Abbott and Costello Gettysburg. Wait till I want you to play that.
Yeah.
I found it.
Send that to me. I'm sharing this other stuff here with
LaToya. Hear this one.
Here's Toya Jackson now is separated. LaToya.
Yeah, let me get some residue in my group, Brian, and I'll send you the residue. But let me send you this. There's the Abbott and Costello guys. Wait till you hear this. You're going to hear him original. One of the guys says forefathers, and then the other guy says it the other way. And it's funny the way the conflict is between all 3 of them. And it is black and white, so it is a very old scene from many years ago. Remember old black and white? Well, some of us do and some of us don't. Okay. But Abbott and Costello was, want to give a little background on Abbott and Costello? They were like the 3 Stooges, but they weren't 3 of them. There were 2 of them, and they were comedians many years ago. like in what, in the 40s?
Yeah,
50s?
and I think
when was TV in black and white? 50s.
And I think Looney Tunes actually had a couple skits about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here,
wait till you see this, guys.
I'll check it out. So I'll share it. Robert De Niro is now Robert De Niro.
De Niro, yep.
It's like separated. I don't remember that. And Brian, I saw that on Brian Stavely's Facebook. He posted that.
Yes, thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian, for that.
Uh-huh.
All right, so let me go to your thing now, and we'll share that video.
It's in the beginning. You'll see it. You're going to be shocked. And that's Brian. That's also from SC1. The same guy did that video too, as well.
Yes, sir, and came out the same way. Talking to Mr. Lawton. I know I'm talking. This is Charles Lawton. I saw him in the show over here.
Teacher.
The four people get in front with mics and they talk. I don't know about what.
All right, look.
Mary had a little lamb.
No.
She knew not where to go.
Oi, 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 oi. No, no.
Oh, Mother Covered went to the
Gettysburg
Address.
7 years ago, our forefathers brought all it right.
Whoa, boom. He said
Keep
our
listening,
forefathers.
Guys. Keep listening. Watch this. He corrects them.
7
Watch.
years ago, our forefathers brought all it right
this
again.
before you get
A new
stopped.
nation.
Hold it
A
right
new
there. You're
nation.
reading it, ain't you? Hold it.
Wow. He said
What's
forefathers.
the matter with that? Why do you get that
Watch,
four square
corrects
7 years ago? Don't hold it for me.
All right. So yeah, he corrected him
No,
there.
no, no. But he corrects me. He says fathers. You didn't listen to that part.
I don't know how much they'll let me play for copyright.
All I know is I went to public school. I learned about 7 years. I wasn't in the fourth grade 22 years for nothing. I could have went into the fifth grade. I didn't want to pass my father up.
All right, forget it. Look, what was wrong with my little speech?
Well, you said something about forefathers.
What's wrong with that? Look?
7 years, one father came to this country.
Okay. All right.
Basically, he says when he talks about it, he remembers our fathers, so he corrects him. So it's like both ways in this skit. That's what's bizarre about it. If you listen further into it, you'll hear him say fathers, our fathers.
All right.
And I'm having a dual memory. Part of me remembers forefathers, but part of my mind is remembering just plain fathers, which is mind-blowing to me. I mean, a lot of us Mandela Effect people, a lot of us have dual memories, which is strange, and that's happened to me quite a few times. What about you, Brian, too, having dual memories?
Yes. I
It's
have
like
dual
they're trying to
memories
give us
sometimes.
uploads.
Lisa tells me all the time, you know, you must be having dual memories. But
Wow.
yeah. And by the way, we're having a baby girl. We just found out.
Yeah, congratulations, Brian.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Want to talk about the name of the child and how it has special meaning to you?
Eva Marie.
Which is also my middle name. And
And
Lisa's middle name. We're both Maries.
that's strange. Yeah, I know. That's coincidental.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Marie is a pretty popular middle name, I guess.
It is.
So anyway,
What's the baby do, Brian?
baby's due March, end of March, early April. So yeah.
So are we going to show this live? I'm joking. Live from the hospital. We're going to watch the baby come out. No, I don't think we can do that.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks, you guys. Yeah, little baby on the way.
Actually, are you going to video it, Brian?
I'm sure we'll video it, but
Are you gonna publish it, or you can't?
I don't know. Probably for privacy reasons, it's important. We probably don't. We keep it, but you guys all know. You know, you'll get to see the baby with me on a show, maybe.
Oh, he'll be showing you hundreds of pictures. Just watch.
It's
This
a
is
girl.
the baby spitting up. This is the baby pooping. This is the baby sleeping.
So we have a lot of things coming up. We have the holidays coming up. I don't know if you guys plan on getting an upside down
So
Christmas
what'd you do
tree.
for the holidays, Brian?
What did I do?
Yeah, what'd you do for Thanksgiving? Did everyone have a great Thanksgiving out there? What'd you do?
Well, I yeah. Did everyone have a great Thanksgiving?
I did. I spent over my non-Mandela friend's house, who's starting to slowly wake up. That's all I can say about that, and not give no names out. But he's slowly waking up. He remembered Cracker Jacks.
Oh,
which
wow.
I remember Cracker Jackson. He actually said it. So
But it's
he's a little affected, but I think he don't want to admit it.
It's funny though. Your boss calls us all the time, like whenever we're talking.
Yeah.
He calls. That's so weird.
It's like he knows that we're talking about it or doing stuff, and every single time Brian and I are discussing Mandela Effects or Residue, he'll start texting me. Like right on, it's right on cue. It's just bizarre. Sorry.
Oh. But yeah, getting back to the
Lowe's, right?
Yeah, getting back to the baby.
Uh-huh.
I will say that this will probably be one of the our baby's going to be Mandela affected. I'll put it that way because, like,
Are you going to make the kid Mandela affected?
No. But I think it's a Mandela effect in the first place. I mean, Lisa's Mandela effect, and so am I.
Are you saying you think it's in your blood? Can being affected be in your blood?
I don't know. That's an interesting, interesting question.
That's what I wonder if it's hereditary.
I don't know if it is or not. I mean, I woke up because of channels like Moneybag 73 and Lone Eagle and Recall Vector and Scarab Performance. Yeah, I mean, it's a great time to be alive, folks. Great time. We're going through exciting times right now. And
hey, Brian,
we just came upon there's a brand new Mandela effect, Theresa. What is that one? Walk This Way.
Oh yeah, we need to talk about that.
Okay, tell me about that one.
Is it Steven Tyler, Aerosmith?
Yes, Aerosmith. And how does the song go, everyone? Wait, but don't tell them. Don't tell them yet. How does it go? Does it go walk this way, talk this way, or walk this way, walk this way? What do you remember?
What do you remember, everyone? The Aerosmith song.
Taekwondo says talk.
Blank this way.
Hey, honey, Ann.
Walk and talk.
Oh, Sandy says walk and talk.
Yeah, there you go.
Walk this way, talk this way. Yeah, Glow. Changed. Ralph. Hey, Ralph.
Hey, Ralph.
Oh, my God.
In the house. Brian Preliminal.
Yep, Brian Stavely remembers walk this way, talk this way. It's so weird, man. Brian. So now what does he say?
981.
Walk Cowboy. This way. Walk this way is what he says now.
Well, supposedly it's changed now, everyone.
And I have to give credit for Moneybag 73 on that one for finding it. Yep. Speaking of Moneybags, and he also gave me a good mention recently, so thank you, Moneybags.
You want to play a clip from it?
It's okay. They can check it out. It's on his channel, Moneybag 73.
Yeah, but which video?
There's a bunch of videos. Moneybag 73 has been.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
I don't know. Here lately, like my YouTube's been acting weird. It's been like subscribing and unsubscribing me. Sometimes it's been crazy.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that Ninja 981. He wants to talk about Ruby Tuesdays, and I have.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone.
Sorry about that. What were you saying, Theresa?
Preliminal Ninja 981 said he also put up Ruby Tuesday video, which we want to talk about that one next because I sent you some awesome residue, which I'm proud of.
Wait, what's the residue?
Right.
I'm sorry, what's the residue?
The T-shirt from Supernatural.
T-shirt from Supernatural.
I sent it to you. Yes.
All right. I'll share it in just a second.
Okay. Can we talk about Ruby Tuesdays?
This is during my research.
Not the song.
Steven missed out. Rolled in the live performance.
So walk this way, talk this way. Let me play the clip.
All right, you want to stay on that? Sorry, I'm jumping around.
No, it's okay.
My bad.
I don't know how much of it it'll let me play. That's so weird. It's the lyrics right here say "talk this way," but it's now "walk this way, walk this way." So yeah, that's a huge Mandela effect to me.
Hey,
I know it is to you guys. What do you want me to
sorry
share?
to interrupt you. Preliminal wants to join briefly for a person and me. You want him to call in?
Yeah. Let's do some call-ins here.
But do you want to do Ruby Tuesdays real quick?
Yeah, send me the stuff.
I still have a whole bunch, but we can do call-ins and then go back to some more MDs. How's that?
That's fine. Can you send it through the thing right now, and I'll share it?
The Ruby Tuesdays? Yes, I will. Hold on.
Okay, I've got one of them you sent me.
Call in. Right. Did you see the residue?
I got one residue you sent me.
That's the one.
Oh, where it says Ruby. That's the only one with the T-shirt?
Yeah, that's it. That's a huge one for me.
Okay.
So the explanation. So here's the story. Ruby Tuesdays, which is a very famous restaurant that's been around for a long time. Probably the 70s and 80s. Brian, do you know how long ago it's been around? The restaurant.
I know it's around at least. I mean, as long as I can remember, years. I was around 13 years old when I first time going to Ruby Tuesdays.
Well, that's definitely over 20 years in.
Yeah.
So I ate there. The story about Ruby Tuesdays is I know it's 100% Ruby Tuesdays. It's because when I was younger, my parents and myself, we would go there every weekend, and usually it was like on a Sunday and sometimes on a Saturday. And we'd go there and spend an hour or so eating. And my parents knew all the waitresses and the manager, and we always got treated really good there. So we had a certain location at the mall where they had a Ruby Tuesdays when you walk up to the mall on the outside. So that place has a lot of meaning, special meaning to me and memories with my family. So 100% sure for me for Ruby Tuesdays. What about you, Brian?
Yeah, it was Ruby Tuesdays.
Oh, yeah. And I found a piece of residue last night. The show Supernatural with the two brothers, Sam and Dean. They're hunters in the show. Been around 12, going on 13 years now, I imagine. 13 years.
Yeah.
There's a T-shirt that I found that actually says it. And, Brian, you want to show it and read it?
Sure. I've got the T-shirt right here. It says, "Welcome to Ruby Tuesdays."
Read what it says.
Welcome to Ruby Tuesdays. Ask us about our Demon Blood special.
There you go, folks. I found the residue, and I'm very proud of it. It sounds kind of gross, but you get the idea. Ruby Tuesdays. There's your S before it changes.
Yeah, it's got an S.
Boom. Right there, Brian.
All right. Good residue. So what's
How's that for residue? And I'm sure there's more out there. I could find more, but to me, that's a T-shirt. Why would they be selling the T-shirt with Ruby Tuesdays on it? Right?
Yeah, and you told me something about Christmas trees now. What is the deal with Christmas trees?
Yes. Okay, so if you guys remember, for the older people who's been around a lot longer, like me, I've been 2 years next month in December. Last year, we had what we call, y'all ready for this, Brian?
Yeah.
We had upside-down Christmas trees, and they were a big fad. Like, seriously, Home Depot. Yes, Home Depot, not the Home Depot. Lowe's, without the comma, sold these. Walmart sold them. And other local places that are all over the world, not just local here, but all over the world, were selling upside-down Christmas trees. And even some stars and famous people and restaurants with 4 or 5 stars were literally hanging Christmas trees in their lobbies, huge lobbies, extravagant, upside down from the roof. Christmas trees, upside down. And a lot of people look at it as being like satanic or pagan. And I don't know the whole story. I don't know if you want to bring something up about the story of upside down Christmas trees, Brian. Maybe read a little bit about it. And then we're going to tell you about a new Christmas tree effect for this year. But you want to talk a little bit about the upside down Christmas trees and the history of it? Maybe a little bit, a few things.
I'm trying to look up the history real quick.
There's a little bit about it.
There's
a reason why they're upside down.
Okay, so
or at least in this timeline.
Right, in this timeline, Christmas is one of the most special times of the year.
Yeah.
A time for friends and family. We gather together to give thanks, take stock of the year that's ending, prepare for the year to come. Talking about traditions here, you may be surprised to hear that an upside-down Christmas tree is one of the hottest fads of the season, but it's actually not new. Hanging fir trees upside down goes back apparently to the Middle Ages when Europeans did it to represent the Trinity. But now Christmas trees are shaped with the tip pointing to heaven, and some think of an upside-down Christmas tree as disrespectful or sacrilegious. And this is kind of an older Emmy. I know we've talked about it before, but for some of you guys who are new out there, we figure we'd talk about it leading into the next Emmy, which relates to Christmas. And what's this other Emmy now, Theresa?
Another Emmy is now we have Christmas tree in portals.
Portal Christmas trees?
Yeah, Google them. Wait till you see them, guys. They're really bizarre looking. Yeah, Google portal Christmas trees. This is gonna shock you.
What? No. What? What the
guys? This is the new Christmas trees. They're coming out of portals. Yeah. I'm just gonna say and get that out there.
As if. Oh, that is so weird. Look at this picture right here. Who found this, Emmy?
It's been kind of.
Oh wow.
It's been bouncing around. I don't know who to give credit to. It might be a Mandela Effect. I can't 100% say who found it because I've seen it several places. So whoever did this out there, if you're listening, thank you.
Oh my God.
No name.
It almost makes it look like something out of Stranger Things or something. Or,
yes. It's like the tree came out of a portal. And people are actually doing this now.
It looks really cool. I mean,
hey, you should do it and take pictures.
Gosh, that is so weird.
Who wants to buy a portal Christmas tree? Hey, are they on sale anywhere?
Let's see. Let's look at shopping for one of these things.
Let's see if we have any.
The portal Christmas tree. I don't see any on shopping, so it might be something that people are creating.
Could be. You create. Hey, Brian. As Moneybag says, go out and create your own reality.
Oh, God.
End quote. That's what Moneybag says. Go out and create your own reality. So I wonder if that's what we're doing. Creating our own reality.
Gosh.
Bizarre, Brian.
I've never heard of this. Never heard of portal Christmas trees. All right, so what's the next Emmy on the list before we take phone calls?
What we got here. We got some more. We're gonna do some call-ins too, right?
Yes, that's what we're about to do. Yes.
Okay. We did that one. We did that one. We did that one.
Hey Brian. Hey Theresa.
The new change, Brian.
Oh wait, hold on, Theresa. Before you get into the new change, we have to talk about these Christmas sweaters. People are turning ugly Christmas sweaters into.
Oh my God, guys!
They're turning their
you
appendages.
Have any children in the room? You might want to tell them to leave.
Yeah, this could get a little bit graphic.
We're going to talk about something a little. Let me see if I can say this, Brian. We're going to talk about something a little X-rated. So, any children in your living room, do not let them look at your video. Just right now.
Yes.
You want to talk about this one, Brian? You're the man, and I'm embarrassed. Yeah, you got it, Mandela. Yeah.
Okay, so, but I mean, it is covered up. You can still see it, though. They're turning.
So supposedly, guys, this new fad is women buy a sweater from men, and you cut a hole in it, and then you get your part of your breast hang out, and you decorate it.
Not my reality.
Brian.
Yeah. Not in my reality. I've seen enough.
Hey guys, I warned you. I said any kids in the living room or the house, you need to put them to bed. This is past their bedtime.
Hey guys.
Hey Gloria, what's going on?
Good. How you guys doing?
Doing all right. You?
Good. Hey, Theresa.
Is that Gloria?
Yeah.
Here.
But Gloria, when you gonna start cutting up your sweaters and having your boob hang out?
Oh, I did that yesterday.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, listen, I got a really strange Mandela effect.
Go ahead.
Brian S. and I did a live stream today, and we talked about it a little bit. I have to do a little bit more research on it, but it's kind of bizarre. The human anatomy has changed once again, and I mean big time. Okay, I was watching
for a long time.
Yeah, I was watching a video the other day, and they had mentioned something, a new organ that the scientists have found. And I was like, okay, let me do a little research on it. Brian, I did research on this thing. It must have been 5 hours. I could not believe what I was reading. Now, on Wednesday, March 28th, 2018, scientists have discovered a new human organ. Check this out, hiding in plain sight. Okay, it's called the interstitium. Interstitium. That's
Interstitium?
Huh?
Well, can you make sure you post that in my group?
I will. We got done. We did a 2-hour live stream. I was exhausted. I'll spell it. Interstitium. Now, the fact that it was in plain sight and they've never seen it before, not only that, but it's the largest organ in the human body.
No way.
It's filled with fluid, okay, and it's all around the body, from the skin to the muscles to the digestive system. And they just found this now.
What the heck?
Okay. So if you guys want to do some research on that, I'm telling you, I was completely blown away. It makes no sense that they would just, and like I said,
can you tell us a little more about the organ, Gloria?
He's looking. I think Brian's looking it up now. Are you looking it up, Brian?
Yeah, I'm looking for images.
Well, it's fluid. It's fluid filled pockets. Okay, hemmed by like collagen, and it could be found, like I said, all over the body, from the skin, the muscles, and all over the digestive system. Yeah, and it's gone unnoticed, despite it's the largest of the organs in the human body.
I thought the largest organ was the skin.
I don't know what to say. When I heard this, I was like, this can't be. Oh, you just read. Okay, you have it right there. Yeah, hiding in plain sight, Brian. Come on.
Brian S. He just posted the link to where y'all talked about it.
Good. I mean, does that even make sense? Come on.
Here's the thing that's important to note. Researchers found that the interstitium drains its fluids into the lymphatic system, which affects and regulates the body's immune response. This means that cancer cells could potentially be released by the interstitium as it transports fluid throughout the body. If properly understood, this new organ could prove to be key in preventing the spread of cancer. That's good.
Have you ever? Our bodies are becoming machines. They're actually going to be able to fix themselves. It's like flushing out cancer cells. Have you ever heard such a thing?
Scrappy Dappy Doos in the house.
Hey, what's up, Scrappy?
Love you, Scrappy.
I don't know. To me, it's completely bizarre. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that one. But it's definitely a positive, because our bodies are getting stronger and definitely better.
Any other body changes?
Any medical people that are in our chat that can confirm this? Any retired RNs or anybody in the chat, little medical background history that they can maybe call in and talk about it?
I don't know.
Anybody in the chat?
I don't know, but you would think that we would. I mean, it's one of the largest organs in the human body, we would have seen it. How could we?
Was that you, or did you find out about it?
Oh no, I was listening to a video. One of my favorite channels. I was listening to the Unfuckers. That's the name of the channel, the Unfuckers, and they just discussed like all different things. And somebody had brought this up, and I was like, I got to look into this. What is it? And I just did some research on it.
Again, we want to give them credit.
The Unfuckers, just like it sounds. It's the.
You just said.
It is the FUCK, but it's called Unfuckers. It's the Unfuckers, and they have all the she's Mandela affected. Yeah, she does like all these talks.
FUC.
Yeah, KER. Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute, do I need to clean my ears out?
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
no, you heard right. You heard right. Actually, she's been doing Mandela videos since 2015, but I just love her channel, you know. And she had brought it up, and I was like, I got to look into this because this is definitely Mandela effect, and you know, that's the research I came up with. I think it's kind of crazy.
Wow.
But I just wanted to share that with you guys and say goodnight because I'm completely exhausted.
Oh, thank you. Do you have any other Emmys you want to talk about?
That one.
More to talk about too, but do you have any that you've known about that we don't know about? You want to share?
That's we did. We talked about that one. We talked about what's his name having CP3, whatever. What's his name? The one from Star Wars. I don't remember his name. Whatever about him having the black hands. Now I had texted to you. There was just a couple. Yeah, there's just a couple of weird things. You know, we
Huh? What happened? You can tell us.
No, I did. I sent it to Brian.
Yeah, our Brian or your Brian?
No, your Brian. We talked about that from Star Wars.
See what she sent you?
When was that?
The Star Wars thing that I sent you.
What was it? Go ahead, just elaborate on it if you want
What
to.
is it? CP30? What's his name? I don't know the guy. The silver thing. The silver robot. What's his name?
You talking about the gold robot or the silver one?
The gold. I'm sorry. The gold robot. What's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now he's got black gloves on both his hands.
Yeah, that's so weird. His palms are black now, isn't it?
Yeah, but the funny thing about it is,
no.
yeah, some people, I guess somebody had said that they knew about this change a year ago, and I'm like,
wait,
no, that can't be
black.
Yeah, now they're black, and they weren't black a week ago when we were talking about it, or a month ago, but now he's got black gloves on both his hands.
What?
Yeah, look at the pictures, Theresa.
Brian, you want to show him?
Yeah, I'll show him. Definitely
I'm
show him.
looking at the chat right now. Sorry. I'm checking the chat out.
I'm sharing Sandy Diva's Residue Ruby Tuesdays right here real quick. She's got Ruby Tuesdays. There's the S.
Oh, you mean my shirt?
There's Lowe's.
Oh, Gloria, did you see Tuesdays Residue?
Yeah, that's really, I remember it was about, I think it was over a year ago. I called in on Scarab's channel and I had asked him, I remember the guy Jesse was there at the time, and I said to him, you know, I live across the street from a Ruby Tuesday, and I always remember it as Ruby Tuesdays. And he was like, you know, I'm not really sure about that. And that was like almost 2 years ago, and I could not find Residue. And that show was brilliant. Yeah, that's brilliant. I seen it today. I thought that was brilliant.
I mean, it literally, and that's from the CW of the CW channel and Supernatural show.
Yeah, but that was really, really good Residue. I was so happy to see that because I had one right across the street from me, and I know it was Ruby Tuesdays. And my son would always correct me. He goes, "It's Ruby Tuesdays."
And that's what I did.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really good.
Yes. Theresa, where'd you go? Hello.
She might have got. She was just talking. She might have got booted off.
Theresa.
There she is.
Probably the AI.
Did I just lose you guys?
A little bit. Can you come back?
Everybody's having trouble with
guys, help me out here. What is the hot Christmas item this year?
I'm here, Brian. Can you hear me?
What is the hot Christmas item? There's always a hot Christmas item every year.
Well, apparently it's the shirts with the boobs sticking out. So I'm thinking that. I don't know.
That was just nuts.
Brian?
Yes, Theresa.
Oh, you can hear me. Okay. No, I was going to get another phone call.
I'm going to hang up. You guys take a call, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Gloria.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay, Theresa, you're back. Would you like to take a call now, Theresa? We're ready to take calls.
Hello?
Yes. Are you there? Theresa?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. There's a little delay, but we got you. All right, so the phone calls are now open. The phone lines are open.
Oh my God, I can't hear you.
Theresa,
Brian,
yes.
I'm going to call you right back because I can't hardly hear you, okay?
Okay, that sounds good. The phone
I'm
number,
going to call you right back.
the phone number is in the
I'm
chat.
having trouble hearing you.
Phone lines
Hello?
are open at this time. We got about 15 minutes. We can take phone calls. What's going on, Dan? You doing okay? Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Hey, Brian, it's Sandy.
Oh, hey, Sandy.
I just want to make it quick because I want to give someone else a chance.
Oh, you're fine.
You misunderstood the Pet Boys thing.
Oh, tell me about it.
For years, look at the storefront, the images I sent you. For years, the stores have said Pet Boys Auto. Like, if you look at the images I sent, they all have auto on them, on the store. Like, it's part of the logo.
Well, let's get Theresa back in here. I'm trying to get her back.
I know, it's okay. Take your time.
All right, so Pet Boys. What were you saying about Pet Boys?
The logo on the stores, the storefronts. I sent them to you in the Google Hangouts messages.
Okay.
All say Pet Boys Auto with like 2 lines on the side. I don't remember that. And then I also sent you an image of what I do remember. But it's been like that for years. Like, I have images of Pet Boys Auto going back to like the early 80s.
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah, and Auto wasn't, I don't remember Auto being there at all. But now they're changing it back. The new style is the logo you saw on Google with just the Manny
okay.
Jack. That's the new logo they're making. But for years, it's been Pet Boys Auto.
Oh, really? No, I didn't recognize that one. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you're talking about this
I don't know
one?
if you want to show the chat, like, the images I sent you so they understand what I'm talking about. I don't know, but...
No, it was never Pet Boys Auto like that.
No, but that's how it's been for years.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You got Theresa back? Theresa, you back? Hello?
That's better. I don't know what happened, but sometimes the AI messes with Brian and me. Like, seriously.
Hi, Theresa.
Okay, so...
Hey, who's that?
That's Sandy. Sandy called in.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Theresa. I want to give another person a chance to call in, but I wanted to explain the Pet Boys thing.
All right, explain the Pet Boys thing one more time so that people can understand what's going on.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, so for years, the store has always been Pet Boys Auto. Like, I have images going back to the early 80s. It's changing now. They're changing the logo to Manny, Mo, and Jack and Pet Boys. But I don't remember the auto with the lines being there for years. And I sent you 3 or 4 images of the Pet Boys Auto, including some older buildings with the same logo. I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either. No, not even. See, I first heard about Pet Boys whenever I was listening to the Weather Channel many years ago. And that, and also Sherman-Williams was advertised. And what do we know about Sherman-Williams?
Yep.
No, it's Sherwin-Williams.
Sherwin. Gosh.
I know. It's like.
And I have Brian, by the way, I have one across the street from where I live at.
No.
Right across the street, and I stare at it every time I wake up.
Yeah, Lisa remembers Sherman-Williams, but her dad doesn't. He for some reason, her dad remembers Sherwin.
No, it was Sherman for me.
Totally Sherman.
But yeah, the Pet Boys thing really, I found it about 6 months ago because I was looking on. I'm finding a lot of residue, believe it or not, on Google Earth, like maps, where you can go like to Street View, and it shows images. You even see the days change sometimes by moving forward up the street. And I've seen logos change, like the Shell sign. I've seen the word Shell disappear.
Yes, me too. The Shell disappeared. Yes, I noticed that one too.
Which one?
So that's when I noticed this.
Yeah, Shell disappeared.
Shell?
Yes, Shell. The Shell gas station. The word Shell disappeared.
What do you mean disappeared? What do you mean?
It's just a shell. The image of a shell is the logo now. No word.
Oh, you mean with the word shell on it? Yes. I saw some residue for that. Yeah.
Yep.
That's an easy one to find, Brian.
On like this one here. This is how they're a lot of them are becoming.
Let me see if I can find this residue for shell. All right.
But the other thing is, I don't know if you noticed this one too, Sandy. At the bottom of the shell, there's this point. I don't remember that point being there at the bottom of the shell. Do you remember that? In the middle?
No, I don't. I don't.
No, it was flat. It was flat, wasn't it?
It was flat. I don't remember that point either. That's a nice catch.
Yeah, thanks.
What the heck is super
Brian, I'm
extra
looking for some
gas?
shell signs for you.
No.
Oh my God, I just found it, Brian. You ready? I
Yeah.
just found it.
I mean, companies are allowed to change their logos, you know. I'm not saying they're not, but it's just really bizarre.
Brian. You're going to love this one. It's right on the
Wait,
shelf.
look at that
Sandy,
image.
I think you're going to like this one.
Scroll back down. Scroll back down. Oh, wait, go back to the image you were just on.
Which one? This one?
There you go.
Oh, the one with the super extra gas. What happened to it? You need to look at the word above. Oh,
What happened
I
there?
just gave you both residue.
go up.
Super extra gas?
Yeah, the one that you clicked on.
I don't remember
That said super extra gas. Oh, the word show on the top was blurry, like it was
There, Brian.
disappearing. I'm kidding. It's so weird looking. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know which one you clicked on.
I clicked on a couple of them.
You want to show what I sent you guys?
Just
Yep.
What'd
What's
you say, Theresa?
sure I can share it.
I sent it to you too, Sandy. You and
Sandy,
Brian both.
Sandy, by the way, I'm
residue.
sorry I didn't ask you how was your Thanksgiving?
it was nice. How was yours?
Oh, it was nice.
It's good. I went to my mom's. Nothing special.
Aw.
Oh,
I go to my mom's a lot. She's 10 minutes away.
oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So, oh, and congratulations, even though I put in the chat, congratulations on the baby.
Oh, thank you.
When's she due?
End of March, early April.
Oh, I'll pray that the baby's healthy and mom's healthy and everything goes according to plan.
Yeah, that shell was flat at the bottom to me.
Should I
That's
send
got a
you?
point. Yeah, I see that. But what are we looking at, Theresa? Can you explain that?
Some residue for shell. The way that you remember the shell on the word shell on the shell. Shell on the shell.
Shell on the shell.
Shell on the shell.
Thanks, Theresa.
Thank you. Yeah, I couldn't look at it because I'm on the phone with you guys.
Oh, thanks, Sandy, for pointing that out about the Pep Boys. And by the way, the auto is weird because it's got an 1111, you said, outside the auto.
Yes, it does. All right, well, I'm going to give someone else a chance to call in since I was on the whole live stream last week. So I'm going to go so someone else can get in here.
Thanks, Sandy. And
you're welcome.
have a great Mandela Effect night, okay?
Yes.
You too. I'm not going to go. I'm going to do the phone.
No, don't go.
Yeah. All right. Have a great night. I'll see you in the chat.
Okay, see you.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Brian, do you want to have some more call-ins, and then I'll give you some more MEs? I got even more.
The phone lines are open once again. Ninja981, I'd love to hear from you.
Oh, my God, yeah. Or Preliminal. Oh, I think Preliminal went to bed.
Yeah, Preliminal, you still there?
Want to give the number out again, Brian? Should write it down.
Oh, Frankie Appointee pointed out the history of the shell logo, so let's look at that real quick.
Okay.
The phone lines are open too, by the way. Theresa, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just replying to a text from Sandy. Thank you, Sandy, again for coming on.
Yes, thank you, Sandy.
I love it when people call in. Can we get some more people to call in?
Yeah, Theresa, keep forwarding that number down there. It's in the chat.
Let me look here.
And what's the next ME? You had a list going.
I have some more. So we went over that one. We went over the Gettysburg. I have some more here. Hold on. We now have blue stop signs. I believe they're in Hawaii, Brian. I don't know if you want to show them. Blue stop signs.
Blue stop signs in Hawaii?
Yeah,
oh, speaking of shells, huh?
Blue one, yeah.
We're just talking about shells, and now we're talking about Hawaii.
Yeah. You want to bring them up?
Oh, what? What? No.
Brian's doing one of those WTF moments. I love when he does
that. It's called this article here is called They Blew It. If it's not enough.
Do you guys remember blue stop signs?
No, but apparently
now we have yellow ones too. So now we have red, yellow, and blue. Kind of patriotic. I think next we're gonna have white ones.
Well, yeah, we have white and blue. That's right. So yeah, so the yellow stop signs, we talked about that. I think it was last week with JFK. You can see in the background
I actually got mentioned, Brian. I wanted to bring that up. Recall Vector. He actually mentioned me. Rich Fisinek in my group had mentioned to Recall Vector about my post that I did in my Reality Residue Hunter, 3 exclamation marks, about the yellow sign. And I actually posted in my group a picture of the yellow sign with John F. Kennedy and his wife standing in front of it. And Rich had mentioned it to Recall Vector, and Recall Vector did a video on it, I believe, last week, Brian. And he actually mentioned me in the video, and I thought that was nice, getting a shout out from him.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're out there listening, Recall Vector, thank you for mentioning me and giving me a shout out. And a lot of people in my group do not remember the yellow stop sign as well. So that's the story for that.
Okay.
Anyhow,
and there's Recall Vector's channel right there. So what was the other thing you were saying?
Love his work. So another one we could talk about, Brian, is okay, you know Ron, you might want to bring this up. Ron Hubbard, R.L. Hubbard. He wrote these books. It's like Scientology, and I believe some stars were really into the Scientology, like John Travolta and a few other stars were really into it. I don't know much about Scientology. Brian, you want to talk about it a little bit?
I don't know about it either.
I don't know the history. You can maybe read a little bit about it if you want to, and then we'll explain the book.
So apparently, so he didn't he used to be Ron L. Hubbard?
Yes, and the Mandela Effect is changed to L. Ron Hubbard. How many people in the chat remember?
Well, now he sounds like that Lord. Now
L. Ron Hubbard.
But now he sounds like that elf guy from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Elrond.
Oh, speaking of Lord of the Rings, Brian. Now it's the Lord of the Rings.
Right.
Which is another huge Jimmy for me.
The phone lines are open, you guys. Please, somebody call in. We'd love to hear from you.
Call in. So
I'm listening.
You want to show the change for the book, Brian? Dianetics. That's one of the books he's wrote.
Oh, it's Elrond. That's right, Elrond. I was wrong. With a D at the end. Okay, so what were you saying again, Theresa? What's the...
No, I was saying L. Ron Hubbard. Most people remember R.L. Hubbard.
What does the audience remember? Let's take a vote on that one.
Yeah, let's
just like in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and you ask for the 50-50 from the audience or something. That kind of thing. Let's find out. Does anybody remember that author?
Like I said, he's wrote a lot of Scientology books. One of the famous ones is called Dianetics, I believe. Dianetics. What are they saying in the chat?
Most people are saying it was Elrond.
Really?
Naika said Ron L. Hubbard. Ron L. sounds correct. You know, a lot of authors are doing that, I guess. Like L. Frank Baum comes to mind. L. Frank Baum, the writer of The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, really?
Ninja 981, what am I looking for? South Park did an episode on Scientology. Okay,
Oh,
no,
really?
no, I never saw that. I actually never saw that.
They were probably making fun of it. They South Park is funny because they like to make fun of different movies and different things. Some of it's a little corny.
Hey, what else we got, Theresa?
I have some more Mandela effects. Brian, would you like to bring up the blue mushrooms we now have? I'm not kidding.
Okay, yeah, we're getting pretty colorful.
Yeah, everything's turning very colorful. Blue mushrooms, also from Curious and Curiouser's channel. I want to give them credit. Or is it Curiouser and Curiouser, Brian? What do you remember?
It was Curiouser. It was Curious and Curiouser, I thought.
And I remember too, but now in this timeline, it's Curious and Curiouser, and constantly I see people posting that they remember it that way as well. So the name of the YouTube channel also is the Mandela Effect.
Oh my gosh.
Just like Moneybags, people remember Moneybags 73, and some people remember 76. And what do you remember about Moneybags? His goes back and forth.
He was always Moneybag 73 for me.
Yeah, I know. Now he's 76.
Ninja 981 said the history of the traffic.
The blue mushrooms.
Okay, I'll share the blue mushrooms. We have blue lobsters as well.
Looking. You know what? I think the Smurfs take care of them.
Yeah.
That's their little pet project. Get it? Blue
yes.
Smurfs? Joke.
Yeah, I get it. We talked about blue stop signs. Now we're on the blue mushrooms.
Yeah, we're going to stay in the blue right now.
What else is blue?
The sky for now. When you don't have the chemtrails up there, you want to hear something really bizarre, Brian? So some days I'll wake up and the sky is like full of these chemtrails and bizarre white things in the sky. And then today I wake up, not one thing in the sky. I mean, it's like beautiful blue, which don't make no sense. Has that been happening to a lot of people out there, where you wake up and one day you have like chemtrails everywhere, and then the next day it's like they never were there to begin with. It's like they all disappeared.
Maybe that's what's causing blue squirrels as well.
Yeah, the blue squirrels.
Gosh.
Did you share the blue mushrooms?
Yeah, I shared that. What else? What else is blue?
I have another one for you, Brian. I would like to bring this up.
Right.
Google BBC Earth new giant meat-eating plant found eats animals. BBC Earth new.
No way.
Yeah, new giant meat-eating plant found eats animals. Wait till you see this
giant
one.
Plants
Also
that eat
in
meat.
Curious and Curiouser.
It's almost like that. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me.
You see it?
Yeah.
You want to read about it? Once you read about it.
I'm reading about it. I'd like to see an actual video clip of one, maybe.
Well, go ahead. There is a video clip for it. It's under the YouTube there. BBC. Yeah, go into YouTube and Google BBC Earth new giant meat-eating plant
Plants
found
that eat
eats
meat.
animals. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a picture of this frog here that the plant's eating.
Do you see a video?
Oh my gosh. Okay,
There
so
should be a video.
okay, so this it's called Nepenthes. Nepenthes species may look pretty, but they eat meat. The cup of a pitcher plant looks simple, but it is deadly trap. Pitcher plants lure insects. But some of these things have more taste. So here, carnivorous syndrome. Sometimes it happens in plants. I don't like to talk about the idea of evolution. That's against my belief. But when plants says here when plants ended up in soil that lacked nitrogen, which is a key ingredient to make plants proteins and DNA, the plants developed the taste of nitrogen-rich flesh. Recent studies are showing that there is more to these huge meat-eating plants, which can grow stems up to 6 meters long. Wow.
It's crazy, huh, Brian?
Yeah. So, you know, they're not just eating insects now. They're on to flesh.
It's Brian, it seems like a lot of animals that were not meat-eating animals in this reality, a lot of them now are eating meat that you would never think that they're doing.
And what else? Well, what's another effect? Any other
Sandy
animals?
sent me something she wants me to tell you.
Okay.
She said there's now blue bees. Speaking of blue.
That's right. We do have blue bees. Yo, Preliminal, call in. We can't wait to hear from you.
He might have went to bed.
No, he's in the chat. Somebody please pass out the phone number once again.
Brian, I didn't write it down.
Oh, we got a caller.
Yay!
Hey caller, you're on the air.
Hi, this is Preliminal.
Hey, what's up, Preliminal?
Hey,
Hi, I experienced a personal ME. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
I hear you fine.
Okay. I was with my parents and I pulled some ice cream out of the freezer. It was like a tub of ice cream, and put it on the counter and took off the lid, put some ice cream in a bowl. And when I went back to put the lid on the ice cream, there were two of the same lid suddenly on the counter, and they both had the same like surface of ice cream from the top of the ice cream. And I thought, this is impossible. But then I thought, oh, this must be an ME. So I asked my mom, was there a second tub of ice cream, and why is there two lids? Or where did this other lid come from? And she was freaked out. She was like, and that's all that happened. That's all I was going to call about.
No, but exactly the same.
So,
I mean, the same amount of ice cream. Was it the same, like a little bit of ice cream, like the same design? Like if you drew your finger in the ice cream, would it match it in the other one?
Right. They both had the same surface residual of ice cream from the top surface of the
that
tub.
Would freak me the hell out. You should have taken a picture of it.
It was like a dimensional overlap. And she said there was no second tub of ice cream.
In from the other reality.
So it's just a weird. It's one of those.
I would have freaked the hell out.
Personal. Anyway, but that's what I wanted to call about.
Do you have any new effects you want to talk about that we didn't cover yet? Because I'm still. Yeah, you got anything new? Well, you're welcome to talk about it.
That was the one. I mean, there's right offhand. There's other things. It was really interesting about the interstitium. But no, right offhand, I can't think of. But I just wanted to call about that one thing. And if anyone else has experienced things like, two, I don't know how, I mean, I know that was just supernatural. That was, I mean, I put it on the counter and it wasn't there. And then when I, went back to put the lid on, there's two of them. So,
whoa,
that's just really freaky.
That would really blow my mind.
So anyway, have a very good night, and congratulations on your new baby daughter.
Oh, thanks, Preliminal. Appreciate that, brother.
All right, well, have a good night. I'm just going to go back to chat now.
All right, thanks. Thanks for coming on. We love you, man.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. That was Patrick.
Nice.
Thanks, Patrick, for coming on. Yep. Preliminal. So.
Hey, Brian, Sandy has also talked about some more things, and I'm going to bring up some more Mandela effects. I have a few more. Green cockroaches. I'm not even kidding.
Green cockroaches?
That's what she said. That's what Sandy Diva.
All right, we got time for a few more Emmys. So green
Yeah,
cockroaches.
I'll give you some more, and then we can call it a night.
All right, Theresa,
Go
do you
ahead.
want to
talk
pick?
about? No, I'll give you a few more, and then we can end it.
Okay,
Unless
wow.
somebody wants to call in.
I've never seen green cockroaches in my life, and you guys may get grossed out here. Ladies, you may have to cover your eyes here. Guys, cover your eyes if you don't like seeing bugs. These little critters are disgusting. I've never seen them. Oh man.
How green are they, Brian? Like
pretty
green or bright green? I haven't looked at them.
Oh, I'm sure spiders think they're green grapes.
A few more.
There's one right there. Green cockroach. Okay, so what's another ME?
Purple crabs.
Purple crabs.
Uh-huh. And then I'm gonna have.
Oh my goodness!
I'm gonna give you.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
There we go again, Brian's. What the heck?
I'm glad you see. You know I'm not putting on an act here. I'm shocked by this. I'm awestruck. I'll put it that way. In this reality that we live in. Man, purple crabs. What will they roll out next?
Yep.
All right.
I have one last huge one that's going to really blow your mind, Brian, which you don't know about yet. You ready?
All right. What is it?
So now in this, we now have this perfect round formation land. You're gonna have to type it out. You ready for me? I want you to bring it up. You ready?
Yeah, sure. Tell us about it.
OJO space DE space LA space TIERRA.
Ojo de Tierra.
Yeah, it's the eye of the earth.
Eye of the earth, yeah.
And it's a perfect round formation, and nobody knows how I got there. I don't know if you want to talk about that, and then we can end the show on this.
Oh my God!
That's also curious.
Where is this thing?
I have no idea. But bring it up and talk about it, and then we can.
Golly, if that doesn't look like the eye of, that looks like the Eye of Horus.
Yeah, but read about the history of it, where it's located at.
Okay, where is it?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying for you to bring it up.
Gosh.
It was kind of a last-minute one. Sorry. I apologize.
That's fine. So this was found in, I guess, the Daily Star reported it. I don't know how much video I can play, but...
it was on Curious and Curiouser as well.
Okay. Cool.
All right, and that's pretty much the last one for tonight. We'll be back next week and maybe, do some more. Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday.
Let's see. Let's look at this video. Picture right here. Look at this disc of land. Oh, I don't want to look at that alien. It's disgusting. Okay, Ojo de la Tierra.
You see it?
Okay, it's a mysterious rotating island in Argentina.
Whoa. I'm showing everybody it. It's really bizarre looking.
Huh. They say it's big enough to fit a 100-meter UFO.
Wow.
Okay.
Nobody knows how it got there.
Nope.
It's mysterious. What else does it say? How long has it been there?
I'm trying to see, because that's a tabloid.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find some other source. That's a new one. This one's in Spanish.
Oh, it's in Spanish?
Yep. Conservatory. All right. So is that it for the night, Theresa? Or?
Yeah. Yeah, let's call it a night. If I find any more, Brian, when do you want to come back and we can do some more next week? I'll start a new list. I'm sure there'll be plenty.
I'm thinking we can probably do let's see. Let me see. Because we're not going to have one this coming Friday. We're going to do
this Friday.
Not this coming Friday. No. Let's see. When do you want to do one?
It's up to you, Brian. I'm fine.
Okay. How about
you make the day? I'll be here.
All right. Maybe we can do one on my birthday. We'll do a birthday show, I guess. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, everybody.
My birthday is next Monday. Theresa, you there? Theresa, you faded out on me. Okay, well, we're going to call it tonight. I wanted Theresa to pick a winner tonight for a T-shirt. Let me see who we can pick. Again, I've got to ship all. I'm shipping them all off together as a group. So let's see who our winner is tonight. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Lost Flyboy. Have you got a shirt yet? Lost Flyboy. You're the winner of a T-shirt. Oh, thank you. Send me an email, mandelaeffectawareness@gmail.com, and you'll get a free T-shirt. Just give me an address of where to send it to. Hang on. Okay, hold on. I think that's Theresa calling. Hello, Theresa. Theresa?
Hey.
Hey, there you are. Okay. So, yeah, we're at the end of the show.
I just moved you?
Yeah, you did. I was going to let
Darn
you
AI.
I was going to let you pick a winner for us. So, can you pick a winner? I've already picked Lost Flyboy for a winner of a T-shirt. Can you pick a winner, please? For this will be for a T-shirt as well. So go ahead, pick somebody.
Has Preliminal won before?
I don't think he has.
I want to pick Preliminal.
All right, that works.
Then he stayed up, didn't get no sleep.
All right, yeah, Preliminal. You've emailed me before. You know what to do.
Yeah, congratulations, Preliminal.
Shoot me an email and you'll get a free T-shirt. Okay, tell me what size. And for all of you else out there, keep watching, and we're gonna pick you eventually. Chances are
we'll get you.
You will get a free shirt. Okay. So thank you all for coming, and have a great Mandela Effect night, and God bless. Okay.
And we'll see you on the 3rd, Brian. What day is that
on? The 3rd. Yes, we'll see you guys on the 3rd.
What day of the week is that?
That's a Monday.
Okay. Then we'll go ahead and do one. Is that next Monday or the Monday after?
Next Monday. No, the Monday, not this coming Monday, but the one after.
Oh, okay. We're not going to do what next week's then?
Yeah, I'm flying back in. I hope I can make it in time for the show. We'll see how it goes. Okay. If not, we'll do one Tuesday. But thanks, you guys.
So we'll try to do one on Brian's birthday on the 3rd, and if not, we'll do one on the next day. But Brian, you'll do a video to let everyone know for sure. Promo.
Yeah, I'll do some kind of promo to let everyone know. Okay. Thanks, guys.
And thanks, guys, for coming. And have a great night, or a great Mandela night.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everyone. We love you.